My name is Hawa Koulibaly. I'm from Mali. I live in Suffolk, Virginia, and I'm a nurse, RN nurse, working on my nurse practitioner program right now. I came to the US to pursue my postgraduate degree, to work on my master degree. In Mali, my life was good. I had just graduated from Europe and went back home, and my life was good at back home. Yes, I brought, of course, the food, which is big in my tradition, my traditional food. I brought some non-perishable food with me when I was coming, and also a lot of outfit. And I do continue to cook, and every time I go home, I bring some more food, or if somebody's coming to visit, my parents will send food for me as well. If I was still in Mali, my life would have been great, continue to be great. I believe that it's not where we are, it's mostly how we think and what we make out of our life. So either way, in Mali or wherever I go, I think I would have been successful. No, not nowhere else, just Mali and US, yeah. Went to Europe, but that was just for my undergraduate study. And as soon as I finished with that, I went back straight to Mali. When I came, I was surprised to see how little people in America knew about the rest of the world, especially what little they knew about Africa and African people. So that was a little bit of shock to me. And every time I encounter somebody, I use the opportunity to educate them. Instead of getting upset, I educate them about Africa and African people and African culture. Because the problem is people knew only negatives, a lot of negatives, and they don't know the good part about Africa and African people. So I always, whenever I have opportunity, I try to teach people and let them know what's good about Africa and African culture. First, think and know why you have to leave to go abroad, and think about that, what you need to do, and if you can do that home. And the second thing is, don't expect that everything's gonna be great, and you have to be realistic and know that each country has problems. The problems they are different. In your hometown, you might have one type of problem, but where you migrate into, there might be another type of problem. So inform yourself about where you're going to before you start the journey. Learn about the history, about the economy of the country, and where you're going, what you're gonna need, what it takes for people over there to make it. So your trip will be smoother and better. I miss my family a lot. I miss my family, my siblings, my parents. Yeah, yes, I did miss my family the most. Yeah. My family, and I couldn't bring them with me. When I came and I got married, right after that, he had to leave for deployment, military deployment. And my husband's cousin, she helped me and she made the transition smooth. I was still learning English. I was like, oh my goodness. But luckily, she was there. I stayed with her the whole time. And I happened to be pregnant as well. So she was there for me and showed me how the culture in America and the medical care coverage for myself and my baby and everything. So that was a big help to transition me. We're a nation of great empires. And back in 13th century, Mali was comprised of many wonderful, great empires and leaders, emperors like Sundiata Keita and Kanku Musa, which is known at the time to be the richest emperor in the world at that time. And he did the pilgrimage to Mecca. And he has so much gold on him that the price of the gold went down because of that trip. So that's one thing that, especially for younger generation, I want them to know that about Mali nation. And despite everything that's going on right now, and people are fighting every day in Mali, especially young people, they're fighting and trying to end the neocolonialism that's going on now, to get liberated, to get true freedom, and they're fighting every single day for that. So that's very important for people to know. People are not just accepting the condition, they're fighting. They want to get back to those great times again and where we were a big nation and a great nation. Our first president, his name was Modibo Keita. He led the country to independence and he fought strongly against the colonizers, which is France, missing today. And he was the same like Kwame Nkrumah, and he did not accept the contract that France wanted our country to sign, which was the path to get into neocolonialism. And you still gotta be under us, and then we're still gonna use your country and use your resources, but we'll do it indirectly. We're not gonna do it like the way we did it during the colonization. But now, president gonna be a person that's there to help us, access those mineral resources, voluntarily. And he said no. He refused to sign that agreement, and he got us through the independence, and he created our own money at that time. But unfortunately, he got arrested, and then they assassinated him later on while he was in prison with the help of France. So that's one person that I want everybody to know about, our first president, President Modibo Keita.